I just thought we'd feel into the direct experience of your true nature. What we often experience ourselves is this idea of a me, which is based in thoughts. And what happens is your mind can conceptualize awareness and turn it into a me. So your natural state, just if I asked you, are you aware? You just are. It doesn't take any effort. You don't have to think about it. That awareness that you are is your true nature. But what happens is the mind then creates a concept out of awareness. A me that's aware. I am aware. But when we look in self-inquiry, we can't find a me. So something doesn't quite add up. So it's down to direct experience rather than experiencing ourselves through mental activity by applying concepts and then just believing the concepts. So how to directly experience what you are. So it's to get out of the head because we feel like we're dominant in the head. It's just how we are, how society is dominant in mental activity. So how do we look at what we actually are rather than the concept that the mind has created about what we are? So that little pointer then I said, are you aware? And when we check to see if we're aware, our attention comes home. Instead of being projected out towards mental activity, concepts, a lens of separation, a narrow view of what we are, when we just check in with what we are you aware? To check in, it just requires attention comes home to what we are. And we're not in that narrow view. You may not have noticed that the view has opened, but there's definitely a position change from looking out from what we are, from what we think we are, into concepts, thoughts, and ideas, subject, object, then attention coming home. Are you aware? You just are aware, effortlessly, here now. So we can feel into our direct sense of what we are, the felt sense of just being aware. So it's not I'm aware, it's just awareness itself, just perceiving itself. Not I am perceiving something, just perceiving. Not I am being, just being. So it's our most natural mode that's always here. What's aware of all experience. The experiences come and go, but what you are remains unaltered. The awareness is not altered by experiences. It just remains aware because it's just this neutral, open sense of what we are, this intelligent knowing, the knowing of everything. It's fundamental. It's just knowing, just seeing, just looking, without I am looking. So always bringing it back to what's fundamental. There's nothing wrong with the me experience, but it's not who we are. It's adopted. First thing in the morning, there's a subtle chance to see that the me comes on board. And you can also look from this open view that you're just aware, you're just here now. Who is the mind speaking to? Can you find that one? Or are you met with silence? Unless you pick up a concept of a me. It's talking to me. Well, the self-looping idea of a me is reinforcing that experience, but it's only ever appearing in awareness. Not appearing in a me. The me is created and experienced by awareness. So awareness is unaltered. It can experience itself as a me. You can't be the concept. You can't be a me because that's a concept, an idea. You have to be what's fundamental, what's aware of the me. So that's what I'm pointing to. Just this, just what we are prior to thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Just the direct experience. There can be frustration arising. And then it's adopted, I am frustrated, or there's just frustration arising. There's sounds arising, or I am hearing sound. So it's just the personalization. Doesn't mean that you can't have it doesn't mean that you disappear. It's because if you feel like you're the I, the me, you feel like you're going to disappear if you're not that. You don't know how not to be that, but that's thoughts based in that. You're aware of thoughts. So you're already prior to it. So it's just recognizing that, bring our attention home rather than projecting out to the thoughts. So attention is just the movement of consciousness, engaging with itself because actually there's nothing else other. Here, there's just one thing here, engaging with itself. Maybe that's a step too far. um, we can just be naked awareness prior to thoughts. Doesn't mean we're not going to get anything done. Because there never was an I doing anything, it just claims it. I'm speaking, I did a video, but the words are just coming out of my mouth. I'm not adopting a me. Afterwards, I could say I created a video, that's just language. But I can see there's no me here creating a video. The me is a concept. It's infinite being, appearing as everyone. The one infinite being. It's formless, but can experience itself as form. Never becomes form, so remains unaltered. So that's where the freedom is. We get to live life through these body minds, the infinite being does. But it never becomes the me's, the I's, never becomes individual. Always remains infinite, experiencing itself as individual. That's where the freedom is. Life can be shaping all sorts of ways, chaos or joy, fear. But it's only if it's identified with. There can be things happening, but we can recognize that we're unaltered by what's happening. Doesn't mean we don't take action. Just means we remain free. We recognize that we never become bound. So it's just an experience. Infinite being can experience through a body mind, but never become a body mind. So we just take ourselves to be limited, this limited view, and chant to see what's viewing, what's aware. That's just that simple checking. What's aware? Are you aware? And that you that's aware it's not a me. The me is applied afterwards. So, hope this helps. Thanks for watching.